Hi, this is Charlie giving you Friday's live trading, and I hope you're very well. It's just after 8 o'clock UK time, and I've been here with the guys in the trading room and just looking at the markets here this morning. Just taken some profits off a trade that we took a couple of days ago, um, but not seeing anything from a day trading perspective just yet that I can justify from a day trading perspective. So I've just taken some profit on a euro dollar long that we had from a couple of days back. Literally just closed out here up in the 70s this morning, just a short while ago. But I can't, from a day trading perspective, although it's just coming off here, so it was logical enough to take the profit from a couple of days ago. I can't justify a short because overall the euro, as you can see, it's had been doing really well the last couple of days. So I can't quite justify taking a short on it, even on an intraday, because there's no reason, not for me anyway. It's not to say it can't come down, but I don't have any real technical setup to justify taking a short on it. So there's not really anything there, and I've just been looking through the major currency pairs that I look at, and I can't really see much at the moment. So I shall press pause, and we'll see how it goes today, and see if something crops up a bit later. We do have news out at 1:30 today, so I could always wait until after that and see what happens. But anyway, we'll see. I'd rather get some sort of trade done in the morning and then get it all wrapped, so I'm not having to sit here all afternoon as well. So anyway, we shall see how it goes. Okay, just back here. And I've just been having a chat with the guys in the room here because we've not found anything as yet. It's 8:30 or so now. And I was just talking about the fact that a lot of us have had a good week this week, and sometimes you get to the end of the week, and I was saying, I don't really feel that ambitious about wanting to trade today, because there's nothing that clear here this morning. So there's movement, but movement's one thing, but you need a setup and some sort of overall picture or certainly of a setup and a strategy that you want to trade on any one particular morning, of course. So there's nothing that's particularly of interest here this morning, and it's nice. The euro dollar trade that we're in is still breaking to new highs, and so that's great. But sometimes you get to the point where you say, do you know what? I don't really feel like trading. It's the end of the week. I've had a good week, and I don't want to trade any more. I'm quite happy to sit back, and that's what the guys in the room have just said. Yeah, they're happy to leave trades running. They're saying, yeah, I don't want to give anything back now, and don't want to finish on a down, as one's just said. Having a good week. So yeah, sometimes you have to listen to yourself and say, you don't have to push it. Now, obviously, I have a vested interest in bringing a live trading video to you, but at the same time, I don't feel that I won't do it just for entertainment. I sometimes push trades for a little bit of the entertainment to get a video out to you, but sometimes you have to say no. Having said all of that, we have retail sales and was it CPI out this afternoon at 1:30, so we might get a little bit of volatility on that. So I might be able to find a trade later on for that. So, but for now, we're sitting on open positions. I can even show you the account today. I don't often do it, but I'll do it just to. This is the challenge account. So some open positions that are here, which a lot of us have been in, both on the app and on the in the trading room. So we're sitting in some nice enough open positions. We've had a couple of losses this week, but we've had some others that have banked as well. So it's a decent enough week, and you sometimes think, well, I don't really feel like risking 500 quid at the end of the week, potentially, if I was going to take a fuller trade on here, or 600 quid or whatever. Don't want to put that at risk necessarily, so I might risk 100 or 200 quid later on today, but that'll be all. It'll just be tiny, because what's the point in giving it back? Anyway, so I'll leave that food for thought for now, and we'll come back to this later. Okay, so just coming back here, I'm chatting with the guys here. Look, what's happened is the pound's just exploded in this last three quarters of an hour. We were going to try and get a trade on the pound based on something I call an expansion play, but it just went and went. I was looking for these highs to get taken out, and it did it all in the one bar. We were right down here. But anyway, so I've missed out a little bit this morning there. So that's the pound. The euro's carried on going higher as well. So there's just, and we've got some nice news out this afternoon, but how am I going to trade these markets when we've already had such good runs this afternoon? They've already had such good runs. I don't know what really the incentive for me to bother trading those markets. So in fact, what I'm going to do is say, look, it's so let's the guys in the trading room. So we got the, oh no, you can't see them anyway. From where the guys in the trading room, a lot of those have been in this. The reason I say you can't see them because I'm only as you can see, I'm only showing so much of the screen, and you won't be able to see them all anyway. But a number of us have been in these trades, and like I've already said this morning, you sort of get to a point sometimes where there's a lack of incentive to say, well, I don't know if I really want to be bothering trading this afternoon. And for me to have to do the video, I think we'll just call this a no trade Thursday. We've banked a little bit of profit here today, still in open positions like we are, and I don't mind showing this. I've been in some core positions of late, which I've not wanting to show you because they've been up and down, and I don't always like showing my swing positions. If they are close-ish to where my entries are at when I'm doing a video, I don't want to show them because I don't want to show my positions where a wider audience could all follow in if it's close to my entry. So I don't often do it. If I'm already well away from entry, and like on these positions here, it makes no difference because I know that there's no point, people aren't going to follow that out. They're way too late. So anyway, so like I was saying though, sometimes you get to the end of a week, if you've had a good week, you just say, well, maybe I don't need to trade today. I'll finish on a high note and I'll come back next week and draw a line under this week and see what happens next week and start again then. And on that note, I shall leave you to it. Have a great weekend. See you next week.